What's going on, guys? I am with the Moose, and today I have another episode of The 3. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 things I am most excited for in MUT 15 that they have revealed so far as of this date. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. We'll hop into it with number 1. We have the new item viewer. So as you guys can see here, you're seeing Larry Fitzgerald, his 87 overall base elite card in MUT 15. And there's a bunch of different things you can do. You can compare him to other wide receivers. I believe you can only compare them to players on your team, which is a little annoying. I wish you could compare him to, any wide receiver in all of MUT, just because, that gives you an idea of how good your receiver actually is compared to the competition. But either way, it's still pretty cool. You can see how he stacks up against, your other players and see if you'd like to start him or maybe use him as wide receiver number 2, something like that. Another thing I like is the promote to starter. Right when you pull the card or right when you buy it on the auction block, you can put him in your starting lineup right away. You don't have to go to the lineup screen. You don't have to do any of that stuff. He can just become the starter right away, and that's fantastic. Another thing you can do is extend their contracts. That's pretty common. It's something you could do in MUT 25 as well, so that's not too crazy. The thing that's really the biggest in my mind is the add to sets. Obviously, this Larry Fitzgerald is not actually in any sets, so that button, I guess, is kind of grayed out, but that is an awesome feature. If you pull, bronze cards, silver cards that you just don't want right away, you can honestly just put them right in the sets. It'll tell you exactly which sets they go into. Most cards right away will only go into one set, but I assume, once the game gets going a little bit in a month or two time, a bunch of cards are going to be in, a few different sets, and you can really choose which ones you want to make a run at. And there's a lot of sets that are repeatable as well, so if you pull packs a lot, you might as well put them in the sets, and you can easily get some good rewards without really doing all that much, because normally you would just discard these cards. They're not really worth too much. It's kind of a hassle to put them in the sets or collections, whatever you'd like to call them. But with this item viewer, it's so easy. It takes less than 5-10 seconds, and you're on your way to great rewards. The second thing I'm most excited for in MUT 15 is the badges. I think it's really cool how they kind of introduced a new currency within Ultimate Team. It's going to allow you to do a bunch of different things. They're going to be in a lot of sets or collections, whatever you'd like to call them. But I think that's honestly a good thing. They're not too hard to get. It seems like you get a bunch just from solo challenges and head-to-head seasons, which people already play a lot in the first place. So it shouldn't even be that hard to get. And they're really cool. I think, getting 10 bronze badges allows you to get 1 silver badge. 10 silver badges allows you to get 1 gold badge, and then 10 gold badges allow you to get 1 elite badge. And eventually you're just going to keep building them up constantly, and it's going to be pretty easy to get badges in my personal opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't played the game, so don't quote me on that, but I would think it's pretty easy. And then you can do a bunch of different things with them. You can get flashback players, you can get alternate uniforms, and just different things like that. You can get Monday Night Heroes, I think is what they're called. They play better on Monday nights, or on Mondays overall. So I just think it's really cool. The badges system is, opening Ultimate Team up to many different possibilities, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. The third and final thing I am most excited for about MUT 15 is the card design as a whole. So we got the reveal about a month ago, I would say, of the card design, but besides that, we didn't see the back of the card. And actually, there is 5 sides to the card now. It's really cool. I love to see that. First off, you obviously have their regular player, and then you have their regular kind of back that we've seen in the past, but they also added a little description of that player, so you can get a little background information. If you don't know too much about the player, you can see a little bit of what they're all about and how they've done in their career. Then the next page you have the style, so you can see the style boost they're going to give your team, if they're actually going to help you out or if they're not. The next thing you can see, what tier they're in when you got the card, which is really cool. How many contracts they have, things like that. Just a bunch of regular information that you're going to need to know, and that's actually pretty important. And then finally, we have the actual full stat page, which is absolutely awesome. I love that. You don't need to go to your depth chart anymore. You can just flip the card over a few times, and you can see their entire stats. Should be amazing. I cannot wait for that. You don't have to go searching on online to find their hit power. You can finally find it. That's one of the biggest hidden stats that people look for, and it's very easy to find now. You should be able to find it in less than a minute. And it's gonna make the game so much more streamlined and easy to play. So that's about it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below and let me know what your 3 favorite things about MUT 15 are so far. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.